Hey friends, it's Amy Dub, the Keto Queen. It's Friday night. We're home from work. We just got a little bit of Christmas shopping done for the Boys and Girls Club, and we are glad to be home. We're making a fast, easy dinner tonight. We're making patty melts, me and Ricky. You know, we used to have date nights on Friday nights, but now we live alone, and my dogs just can't be here by themselves all night, so we have to come home after work, and we just decided to start our date nights in the house on Friday, and then Saturday is all our restful date night date night restaurants on Saturdays. Oh, I'm making a mess. What in the world? Why is my... Okay. Well, hang on one second. I got a crazy situation going on here. What is that? Somehow or another, I got water on the bottom of my pan. Huh. I have no idea. All right, so anyhow, we're making patty melts tonight. It's going to be so delicious. We are first going to caramelize some onions. So I cut up some onions in some thin slices. I just threw some butter in the skillet and a little bit of Worcestershire. And we're just going to let these bad boys caramelize. You just let them cook and cook and cook until they turn really, really soft and brown. They actually are called caramelized because they look like caramel. They turn brown, and they're going to be delicious on our patty melts. And now I'm going to go ahead and start pattying out our hamburgers. And guys, while I'm talking about our patty melts and what I'm doing, I want to make sure we talk about 2024. So I have really been reflecting today. Like, I can't believe this year is over. Like, this year is over. I can't believe it. If you're coming on, let me know where you're watching from and what you guys are doing for dinner tonight. I got my camera way over there because I've got to have some space. And my onions are cooking, so I couldn't put the camera on the stovetop. So I would love to know if you guys are already thinking about 2024, because I am. And I am excited because so many of us get excited about 2024 and making plans for our health and plans for our next year. Not even health-wise, but just plans for the year. Like, I've got a plan. Can't wait. But we always start thinking about the new year now, and we start thinking about our health journey. But guys, I don't want you to wait until 2024. I mean, it is known, it is well known, it is a pattern that every single day the statistics are you can gain anywhere from 7 to 15 pounds. 7 to 15 pounds between now and the new year. And I don't want you guys to wait until you put on another 7 pounds before you decide to make some awesome changes. So what we're going to do is we're going to burn fat through December. That way, when we get to Christmas, we're going to feel great. We're going to enjoy our family. We're going to enjoy the food. And we're going to be ready for January 2024. So if you guys are interested in information, just put Kickstart in the comments with our 60-hour reboot. We're going to do a back-to-back program, and I can't remember the start date. It's soon. I can't remember. I think it's like December the 11th. I don't have my calendar in front of me. But it's a Monday. We're going to start on a Monday. And we're going to do that full week, and then we're going to end it with our reboot. And guys, you are going to feel amazing. If you've never done this before, super exciting because you are going to love it. I love our iFast system, which is an intermittent fasting program. I love our reboot. And guys, you're going to get it and do it together with me and all of my friends. And it's awesome. So if you don't want to wait until after you've gained 7 pounds for the holidays or even more, and you want to jumpstart, you want to kickstart right now for 2024, put Kickstart in the comments so I can make sure you guys know to grab your bundles or your individual boxes or whatever it is you need if you already have some products at home. But we want to do this together, and I'm excited. I'm really excited because I need to also feel really good for the holidays. So I got travel plans coming up. I've got all the kinds of things going on. So I also want to be at my best before Christmas. So this is a kickstart into 2024. That way when Christmas gets here, you're enjoying your family, you're enjoying the food, you're enjoying all of the holiday festivities, all the parties, and really enjoying the new year while we get ready to really go wild in 2024. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to go wild in 2024. I've got big plans. I'm super excited. We're making our goal list. Like, I'm making my goal list, like, of all the things I want to do, all the things I want to see, and my personal health goals and business goals. Like, I'm making my goal list, and I'm excited for 2024. So if you want to kickstart 2024, put Kickstart in the comments. I will let you know if you're a brand new customer and you've never tried any of our ketones or any of our products, I've got a special for you. I've got coupons. And then if you're my customer and you're already on the VIP program, you can use your points. You can use your points you've been earning to purchase these products that are already on sale in bundles. So it's exciting. All right. I have got my my ground beef. We're making patty melts. Now what I did is I took my ground beef and I seasoned it with some Worcestershire, salt, pepper, and you can use any kind of like seasoning salt, but I personally use, now I'm not gonna wash it, my Flavor God's Everything seasoning. And when you make patty melts, like a patty melt is supposed to be super thin. So we're making a lot of super thin patties. And if Ricky wants to double them up, he can have a double patty melt if he wants to. But I mean super thin, like paper thin. Like this is probably too big. I probably need to cut this down because that's a big old whopping burger. But that's going to be good folded over the bread. So maybe I'll leave it just like that. But you want super, super thin burgers. And I always like to season mine with a seasoning salt or, you know, some all seasoning. I'm using Flavor God's Everything seasoning. And you just want to patty those, that hamburger meat out really, really thin. Now I'm using, I don't know, it's a medium grade. It's not the highest, I can't think. It's not the highest percentage, but it's not the lowest percentage. I think it's like 93%. But I mean, super thin patties. It's going to take a couple of minutes, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes at the top to cook this. It's so thin. And then we've got our onions over here caramelizing. We're going to let these bad boys cook all the way down until they turn that beautiful caramel color. Because what we're going to do is we're going to toast us up some of our low-carb keto bread. If you want to make your own shuffles, you can. If you want to use low-carb tortillas, you can. But I'm going to use a low-carb, what we call keto bread from the store. It's Lewis Bakery. And we're going to toast it. And then we're going to put our patties with some Swiss cheese and our caramelized onions and make us a patty melt. So I love patty melts. And I have not put this on my recipe blog yet, but it's coming. It is coming because I really should have this on my recipe blog. Not that you really need a recipe for this. You're just throwing stuff together, but that way you'll remember. All right. Do you guys have any questions? I'm going to patty out a few of these, and then I'm going to come and look at you, see if you have questions for me. If you have never done our fasting kits, you are going to love these fasting kits. They've got everything you need in them to create amazing success. So you can, of course, lose inches easily with these programs. You can definitely lose fat just in the solid week that we're doing this program together. You can lose a lot of fat. You definitely will slim down. You will see it in the mirror. You will definitely feel it, and I love it because it truly is a jump start or a kick start. And if you want info on what I'm going to do, put kick start in the comments and I'll send it to you. All right, we're just making some super thin patties because we're making patty melts. They're going to be so good. The onion really gives it all the flavors. You really don't have to have a lot of flavor. And this patty is just too big. I can't stand that big old patty. I'm going to cut it down some. The thing I love about patty melts too is they cook really, really fast. So I got home a little later than normal because I had to go shopping. So it's not going to take long at all to cook these patties. You just got to take the time to patty them out and wait on the onions. So let me do a couple more and I'm going to see if you guys have questions for me. I hope you've had a great week at work. We've got our first Christmas party tomorrow. So we've got a Christmas party to go to. It's our work party. And I'm super excited about it because someone else planned it. Me and Mom did not have to plan it this time. So some of our employees actually volunteered to plan it for us because they knew we had so much going on in our personal stuff right now. So that was super cool. Very thankful that they wanted to do that because nobody wants to skip a Christmas party. Like, it's been awesome. Super thin is the best way to go. And let me go ahead and wash my hands and see if you guys have questions for me. All right, let me see if you guys have questions for me. Yes. Hey, Jane, how are you? I'm excited for 2024 too. Chicken thighs in the air fryer. Oh, that sounds so good, Jane. Patty melts. I love patty melts. Don't you also? Cindy, they're so good. Look, see all the steam coming in my face. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Edna. Where do you get the bread? I get the bread personally from my local Walmart. You can buy it online if you want to. I really like it. It's called Lewis Bakery Keto bread. Now, I will tell you though, just like anything else I've ever told you about packaged products, It's not the best option. If you wanted to make your own bread, you'll get a much better option. Probably the best option would be you're making your own shuffle bread. But you know what? Every once in a while, I'm okay with it. We have not eaten anything all day today, so to have that packaged bread is A-okay in my book. But it's not something I recommend every day. Y'all seen me using it a lot more frequently here lately, but it's because I've been working late. And if we're only eating one meal a day, I'm okay with it. Look at these onions. They're starting to look good. You see it starting to brown? Yes. We're going to caramelize these bad boys down. Yeah. Hey, Robin, how are you? All right, guys. So if you're interested in jump starting 2024, put kickstart in the comments. We're going to talk to you about our 2 things that we're going to do back to back simultaneously. We're going to do our iFast system and our reboot together. And I think the start date is December the 11th. I should have looked at my calendar before I got on here. But I'm super excited because these are 2 programs that actually work. So if you want to start getting healthier before the holidays, let me know. I would love to help you out. I'm going to add some more butter in those onions so it doesn't stick because they're getting sticky. Getting sticky, and then we're going to start cooking up our patties. These patties are so easy to use in the skillet. I use a non-stick skillet, and I might put, you don't have to put anything in it because it's got natural grease, so it's not going to stick. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I hope you have a great evening, a great weekend. We're going to have a super fun weekend. We got our first Christmas party. We're going to start off the weekend with our patty melts tonight. What I'm doing is caramelizing some onions, and you see I got a lot of extras. We're going to have some leftovers for tomorrow's lunch. And then I'm going to patty out some super thin hamburgers. You see how thin they are. Just wash my hands. Super thin patty melt burgers. And we're going to top them off with some Swiss cheese, the caramelized onions, and it's going to be delicious. All right, guys, I will talk to all of you later. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.